Everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be telling you why kids underage should not be meditating. I'm going to be telling you a story, what happened to my neighbor's daughter, real stuff, very awful, so keep that in mind. And I'm going to be telling you then why this happened. So my neighbor's daughter, she's like 13. She started meditating because she was into the tarot. She wanted to open up, the third eye and everything. She was very into that. And whenever she started meditating, things like started to go very, very horrible, very bad. And she's starting to try to, take her life away. I don't want to say the other word. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. She tried many times, ended up in the hospital many times because she was trying to cut, this part of her body. She was starting to, doing that thing. And it was very bad because she was very crying, she was fighting, she was trying to take her life away, and everything just became chaos in that family. Everything became chaos because she started meditating and she wasn't ready for it. And well, I don't know what happened to her at the end because I left, but it was very chaotic, and it was just a lot of troubles and a lot of problems in the family, and she was always very angry, and she was always very sad, and she tried many times to do that, and it was just very awful. This is what happened to her. I'm gonna tell you why kids should not be meditating and what happens to that little girl. Okay, so whenever a kid starts meditating, like usually they're not ready for it. Like whenever you meditate, you open up portals, because yes, they are like portals. You're opening up the third eye and everything, and those are portals. So when you're opening up the third eye, if your vibration is very low, what's going to be happening with that you're going to be attracting just very low energy, low negative entities. And that's what happened to that little girl. That's what happened to that little girl. Then she started attracting all these demons and everything, and she changed completely. But it wasn't her, who was trying to do that to her. It was the demon, because that's what happens when you're very spiritual and everything. But if you are weak, your spirit is weak, and you have very low vibrational energy, like that's what happens. You end up attracting demons and all that stuff. And what happens that they try to make, take you out of this world, because we are their competition. Like we're kind of fighting with each other, so that's their mission, to take us out. And that's what happened to me when I was 15. Because they get you into this depression mode, and they get you into this, doing that thing, but it's not you, it's the demons. So that's what happened to a little girl. There was many times where she ended up in the hospital, and it was very bad for the family because everything turned into a chaotic lifestyle, and then they didn't know what to do. But obviously it was just this entity in her that was causing all of this situation. And whenever you have very low, vibration, you end up attracting all of the low vibration entities that are around you, and you're not strong enough. You're not strong enough, you're not careful enough. Like if you are a little kid, you should not be meditating, because you probably might end up in that type of situation where you cannot control who enters or who get closest to you. Because you're meditating, you open up this portal, and you could actually get messages, you could get spirits in you. Like there's many infinite things that could be happening to you whenever you're meditating, and that little girl wasn't ready for it. So just like if you have a kid or something that's underage, and they're trying to get into this spiritual side, just be very careful. Like if they're not ready, they might get into a lot of trouble and probably lose their lives, and it's a very awful thing. But yeah, that's the reason they're not ready for it, and they're going to be attracting many different things that they're not going to be able to handle. All of that energy, all of that, demons and everything, is going to be very, very awful. So that's the reason why you should not be meditating if you're not ready for it. And for a lot of you, the kids, they're almost never ready to meditate until they actually, grow and start to handle their energy a little bit more. But it's very difficult for the little kids to be meditating and do well. I don't think so. Like, there's gonna be some things happening there. They have to be ready for it. They have to be ready. But for a lot of you, that your teenagers, your kids, they're not gonna be ready until, like, they do something else first before meditating. Like, maybe they could be, saving up their energy for a little while, or maybe they could be, doing all this affirmations and law of attraction, manifestation, doing some sort of spiritual thing, not going straight into meditating. Doing something, adapting, controlling your energy, being happy, being grateful, doing all these positive affirmations. They're gonna have to do all of that, adapt to the positive energy first, and then meditate. So do not go straight into meditation. Do not let your kids go straight into meditation, because it could just be very awful in the end. So I hope you guys like this reading. I was gonna say reading, but I hope you guys like this video. Give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.